Another important thing to know is how to divide monomials and polynomials. Before we look at the first example, you may have noticed that I set it up as a fraction. Now it still represents division by this sign, but it makes it easier to view what you're dividing. So let's look at our steps. The first step is to divide out your numbers. 14 divided by 7 is 2. Your second step is to use the quotient rule, which is telling us that when dividing with the same variable, you're going to subtract exponents. So 8 minus 2 is 6. And that would be your final answer, 2x to the 6th power. Now what if I flip the exponents? You're still going to follow the same steps. 14 divided by 7 is 2. But in this case, you're just going to subtract down because the bigger exponent is on the bottom. So x squared divided by x to the 8th. Write your x on the bottom, and 8 minus 2 is 6. So it would be 2 over x to the 6th power. Now when dividing a polynomial by a monomial, you're going to follow the same steps. 3x squared divided by x is 3x. X divided by x is 1. And then x cubed divided by x is x squared. And that would be my final answer, 3x plus 1 plus x squared. Now if I want to put it into standard form, this has a degree of 2, this has a degree of 0, this has a degree of 1. So x squared plus 3x plus 1. And that would be your final answer. Now one important thing to know is that this polynomial divided by this monomial can actually be written in a different way. This is the exact same thing as 3x squared over x plus x over x plus y to the 3rd power over x. Writing it this way is going to make it easier for you when you're working with two different variables. And here's why. So 3x squared can be divided by x, which would make 3x. X divided by x is just 1. But y cubed divided by x doesn't work because x and y are different variables. So you would leave it just like that, y cubed divided by x, and that would be your final answer.